Hi, I'm Helen. I am the Environmental Advisor for the Armada Kraken FPSO. Bumi Armada are a Malaysian-based FPSO company. We operate several FPSOs around the world. We have one asset in the North Sea, which is the Armada Kraken FPSO. So emissions reduction is really important to Bumi Armada. The environmental advisor's role is to ensure that the Armada Kraken remains in environmental compliance. The Kraken has a whole suite of environmental permits that we need to comply with, and it's my job to ensure that we do that. Part of my role is to look at emission reduction opportunities. So about 18 months ago, I was browsing LinkedIn and I noticed a LinkedIn post from a competitor of Bumi's talking about them starting to use Emissions.AI. So we were able to approach ERM and start understanding what Emissions.AI could do for the emissions reduction potential on the Kraken. One thing led to another, and a few months later we were able to start the onboarding process. On the Kraken we have very few opportunities for large modifications to reduce our emissions. So Emissions.AI as a digital solution seemed like something that we could use. We have a lot of data available to us, but we find it difficult to manage. Emissions.AI provided us with a solution where we could very easily visualize our data and look for opportunities to save fuel and therefore emissions. The benefits that Emissions.AI have brought to Bumi is that we have been able to see our data in a way that we've never been able to see it before. So Emissions.AI is very visual. We can see all components of our combustion equipment broken down one by one, and that has enabled us to start having conversations about each of those individual components and whether there are opportunities for energy savings.
I am the operations manager for the Armada Kraken, so I work very closely with the offshore and onshore team. I'm essentially responsible for the running the day-to-day of the asset. We'd heard of this potential AI technology that can enhance how you look at emissions. So basically, using the software, you can see how you're operating the plant in real time. And what the software has been able to give us is that when we've changed bits and pieces on the plant, you can see in real time the benefits that change has made. We've been able to take that information and plan various trials in certain areas across the plant, and that's changed the way how we do things. So we've actually changed our kind of operating mode in certain areas, which comes with environmental, financial benefits, etc. So the software has essentially given us a kind of an engine to change how we do things for the better. And this was an opportunity to kind of do something a little bit different, see if there's any opportunities where we could potentially improve or kind of see if there's any different ways that we could potentially operate the plant.
I would definitely recommend operators consider looking at Emissions.AI. Bumi Armada have found the whole process very quick. The team at ERM have been really helpful, encouraging, supportive.
I would absolutely recommend Emissions.AI to people whom are not using it. I think I'm going to assume that there are many operators out there whom are still in the world of spreadsheets and just crunching numbers that way. But I would absolutely encourage people to kind of step out and make things a little bit more modern, and because there are definitely opportunities there to improve how you're doing things.